When faced with any offense, he teaches us forgiveness without resentment, so much so that it is the most powerful means of producing good coexistence between occupied peoples and the foreign leaders who dominate and direct them. The Pharisees, on the other hand, are always hanging on to the powerful, but plotting and conspiring against them. It is therefore impossible for us to glimpse, in the principles Jesus teaches us, any danger to the established power. On the contrary, Jesus tells the fallen to rise up with courage, not against the empire, but to rise up before themselves and carry their crosses without faltering, for God will sustain all in their struggles. If his loving power is capable of healing, he nevertheless teaches everyone how to avoid falling ill, telling them that they must go on with their lives, but must not sin again, for this produces more illness. Finally, my Lord, speak to the heart and understanding of each person, so that each person may change for themselves and improve their heart, where, ultimately, the kingdom of God will be established. In short, these are the lessons we have learned.
Deeply impressed by the supremely elevated concepts heard from the mouth of a near vagrant, the governor there received his first notions of the kingdom of God preached by Jesus. Surrounded by the loving atmosphere that the spirits created around him, Pilate felt a vibration he had never felt since the ancient days of Rome, which left a pleasant impression on him. Not wanting to disrupt this atmosphere, and aiming to conclude the interview that had already given him sufficient elements of understanding, in the face of the foolish and unfounded accusations of the Pharisees, Pilate softened his tone, softening his arrogance, and asked,
"And how much does all this cost those who follow such a prophet?"
Accustomed to negotiating with the Pharisees' faith and their religious practices, always permeated by demanded donations, scripturally based charges, and prices for prayers and ceremonies, Pilate imagined that there must also be some kind of value to be paid.
The kingdom of God is free, my Lord. No self-interest moves us, and we neither desire nor accept any support nor ask for any money to accomplish what we do. Jesus walks without carrying a purse, without having 2 tunics, without asking for any contribution. He heals without charging, enlightens without setting a price, saves without demanding anything from anyone. He accepts what is given to him for food and sleeps where a friendly bed is offered. He has no stone to lay his head on. This is the core of the message of love, to do for others without any interest in oneself. This is the purity that the kingdom of God demands within human hearts.